Hi, how are you doing? Today we're listening to Something to Give Each Other by Troye Sivan, his third album. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I've been a bit busy, so that's why this is a bit late, but I'm very excited to listen to the album together with all of you. I do have to say that the two singles that came out of his album before its release, I wasn't too crazy about. I liked them, but I wasn't in love with them, so I'm a bit nervous to see how this album is gonna go, but I'm still excited to listen to it. So let's just begin with the first song, Rush. Okay, so that was Rush, the first single of the album as well. So I already knew this one. Again, I think this song is fun. I'm not like super crazy about it. It is catchy, so that's going for it. But I don't know, I don't love it. I'm sorry. But yeah, next song is What's the Time Where You Are. So what's the time where you are? I feel like it's again along the line of Rush, where I feel like it's fun. I like it. I don't love it. It's not like doing anything special for me. It was exactly kind of like the fear I had for this album, that it was gonna be good. I'm not saying it's bad, but it just that it's not like doing anything for me. Like I'm not loving it. So that's a disappointment. But yeah, so far we're only two songs in. Like things could change, but like I'm starting to get like a bad feeling, which I don't like. Let's just move on to the next song, which is One of Your Girls. Okay, so far this song is my favorite, and again we're not far in yet, but I feel like this just does some interesting things in its production, and I like how its production is actually part of the narrative that it's telling as well. I don't know if that makes sense. Just go listen to it. It just, again, I'm not in love with it. Sadly, like, let's move on to the next song, which is In My Room, which is the only collab on the album with, and I'm gonna mispronounce it so badly because it's one word. I don't know where breaks go, so I'm gonna guess it's Guitarrica de la Fuente. I hope I pronounced it correctly. If I didn't, I'm sorry. So In My Room, I really like the vibe of. I think it has just like a nice vibe to it, and you can really like dance along to it, but like, you can like pop along to it a little bit. And I thought it was a like fun, vibey song, but again, not in love with it. Next, we have Still Got It. Still Got It might be the first song of this album that I actively dislike because I don't like the production on this song. I feel like it's supposed to be an emotional ballad, but just like the production kind of like takes the piss out of it a little bit, and just like takes all the emotion out of it. Like there's no feeling in that song when there was supposed to be, you know? We did halfway through the album, and please get better. I wanted to, but continuing on with Can Go Back Baby by Troye Sivan, of course. Can Go Back Baby had the emotion I was looking for and still got it. Like this was, I really love this song. It's a very bittersweet song, and I love how it is so sad, but also at the same time it has like this upbeatness in it, and like this, I don't know, it is, I really love this. Next up, we have Got Me Started, which was the second single released from the album, so we already know how I feel about it, but we'll still listen to it. So yeah, Got Me Started, a fun song. Again, just I'm not crazy about it. It is fun. It's not bad. I'll never say that it's bad because it wasn't. The only song on this album so far that I think isn't good is Still Got It. But for the rest, it's not bad. It's not, I don't know. It's there, you know? Yeah. Let's move on to Silly. I was so bored listening to that song. Like, I want to say it was fun, but I only reason why I would want to say that is because of the beat. It wasn't fun to listen to. I was so bored, and it felt so long. It isn't a long song at all. Like, it's 3 minutes and a half. That's not long at all, but it felt so long. Let's move on to the second to last song, Honey. I really liked Honey. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. This is the first one of these songs actually like got me moving, got me dancing a little. So there's that. I had a blast listening to this. I think it's such a fun, sweet song. I had a smile on my face listening to it. I really liked it. Typically, I'm not a big fan of like longer outros, which you guys know if you've been around here before. But I did quite like it in this song. I think it worked. Let's end this with How to Stay With You. I'm a little bit fucked on this. Okay, so How to Stay With You, fine, like most of the album. I don't hate it and don't love it. It just is there, it exists. I wouldn't mind listening to it again, but I don't think I'd actively put it on. It's fine. So yeah, then we've come to the end of Something to Give Each Other, and part of me just wants to scrap this whole video because I don't want to be this negative. I don't like it, but we're gonna do it anyway. And let's just do the top 3. Let's start with the positive, because genuinely these are the only 3 songs that I do really like and I would put on by myself. You know, most of these songs, if Shuffle put them on, I wouldn't put them off, but like these are 3 songs, the only 3 songs of this album that I would actively like put on myself, you know? My number 1 for the album is Can't Go Back Baby, which I think is obvious. On 2 we have Honey, and 3 One of Your Girls. I like those songs. That's it. The other ones I didn't. I mean, like I said throughout this entire review, I didn't hate any of the songs besides I really didn't like Still Got It and Silly mainly because I thought it was really boring, but Still Got It, I did not like the production of it. But like for the rest, I thought most of these songs were good. I wouldn't mind listening to them. I would never skip over them, but I'm not crazy about them. And even though I went in with low expectations, for some reason this album still managed to underwhelm me. I just felt like it sounded very generic. The sound of it just reminded me of so many other things going on in pop right now, some of which are very outdated. And I'd heard so many great things about this album because I'm a bit late. I've seen a lot of people talk about it, and I have seen a lot of great things about it, and I don't get it because I feel like other people have done this and done it better. No offense, I love Troye Sivan's music typically, but this just, I don't know. It was a fun album, there's that, but I don't know. It something about it just didn't click with me. So yeah, there's that. That's my review of Something to Give Each Other. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this album, like your top 3, and hopefully I'll see you out next time. Bye.